I am now heading to a Hong Kong style restaurant, meet up with two friends, creatives. They live in New York. Almost there, almost there. Okay, what do you do in New York?
I'm a full-time mom and I'm also a freelance photographer.
How do you feel about being a mom in New York City? Do you think it's a great place for children, for having a family here?
That's a very interesting question that I have with my clients all the time. Personally, I think it really just depends on how you want to raise your kid and what you want to give your kids, if that's something easier to answer.
It depends, right?
Well, it depends. I had a talk with a client a little bit like a couple months ago. She's in the process of getting married.
Yeah.
And obviously try to, get pregnant here.
Yeah.
She has a stress about if I was gonna have a kid in New York City, and am I gonna be able to afford it?
Yes.
My question is, for most people is no, you cannot afford it in New York City. Here's the thing. How much are you willing to give to your kid? How much are you willing to do? So my best advice for the question, my answer would be, you don't always have to give $1 million to your kid before whatever age you think is okay.
Yes.
From the age of 0 to 3, they don't really need anything. They need you.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
So, you being there is their whole world. You give them a sense of security that the daycare wouldn't give you. I mean, obviously, you can give them the best nanny in the world. You can put them in a private daycare, private school, whatever. It really depends. But is it a really good place to raise a kid? It depends on where you're coming from.
My uncle, he got 2 children. And he said, before high school or college, it's completely free for education, right? And also, if you're really poor or if you really need help, government will give you some financial solution so you can apply for, right? I mean, just like you say, it depends on what kind of life, what kind of money or what kind of education or benefit you want to give to your children.
Yep.
I think it's always the parents, maybe, I don't know. I see a lot of people getting married and so stressed about it, but turns out it's just being okay.
Yeah.
Just you do what you can and try your best. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the freelancing side. So how do you get clients in New York City?
I started last March doing portrait stuff.
Yeah.
My main client resource was coming from a Chinese app called Red Notes.
Yes.
Eventually, I came up with a better plan of reach out to more, local clients other than just people who were traveling here from places. I started branching out, launching plan for photography. So now I reach out to clients from TikTok, from Thread, Facebook, a lot of just local clients, doing a session with me, and then they would, recruit me to other people.
Yeah.
Well, this is my friend. She did this for me. I think this is nice. Honestly speaking, I think New York is such a big place. Nothing works better than just mouth to mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if somebody want to find you, if want to collab with you, want to take photo in New York City, where can they find you?
I'm on a lot of social media, but mainly they can find me under my Instagram name called Pangu Studio.
I dropped the link beside here so you guys can find her. Thank you for your time. Okay, Jim, tell me about what do you do and what's your name?
So, my name's Jim, and I'm a photographer in the New York City.
What brings you to New York? What makes you choose New York?
Actually, because my sister is in the New York, so I'm coming here.
How long you been staying here so far?
I think it's 2 years.
Already 2 years?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
So how do you like it so far?
So the first year, I'm not really here, but now, because I have a lot of friends, and you, I think because I don't have any friends, and
the whole city is your uncomfortable zone.
Yeah.
How did you change that situation? What did you do?
I use the social media and find some friend. We hang out.
I think a lot of people, including me, when there is no friends to hang out, no connection, I just do social media, you know. I was using Tinder for making friends. So if you don't have any friends, you don't think about relationships.
True.
Yeah, so one time I assembled all my Tinder friends together
Oh, really?
in my place, in my apartment, and have a group dinner, I think. We just spent a night together and we are all friends. Everyone's from Tinder. Yeah, I assembled them. It's like a Tinder Avengers.
Okay.
And that's quite interesting. But everyone knows that I didn't do anything like not respectful to them. So we're just friends, so we're good. We always just hang out and, you know, they know each other now. Let me ask you about this. Do you ever think about like go back to Taiwan?
It's good question. I don't think so. I need to go back to Taiwan.
Why? You want to stay here forever? Like for now?
Yeah.
Like maybe in a couple years or maybe a decade, you want to stay in New York? Or just United States? Or do you ever think about going back for a while?
When I going back to Taiwan, I think it's maybe I'm old.
You're old?
Yeah.
Why old?
Because Taiwan is a very nice place
Yes.
for old men. Yeah.
You feel like too comfortable for you.
Yeah.
Too peaceful over there. Maybe that's fake. You just don't know what will happen tomorrow. Would you recommend people that come visit New York?
If you want to travel here, it's not bad. But somebody think the New York is too city.
Two cities.
Yeah, two cities.
Okay.
If you want to see something, I'm not recommend here.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no wildlife, no natural mountain. You have to drive around 40 minutes or 1 hour to get a mountain, right?
Yeah.
But you got a lot of seaside, beach. You got a lot of coffee shop, restaurants. Everything's is around here is fun. So
True.
if you want to experience the life in the movie, right? Then you come to New York.
Yeah.
I always recommend my friends, like, if you want to see something in the movie, you come here. You will be like, you live in the movie, right?
True.
But, okay, so you're doing photography, right? So how do people want to come to New York? How do they find you if they want to like take some photo in New York City?
Okay, so you can find my Instagram.
Yes. Here.
Here.
Okay. Okay, I just got back home. Yeah, today is having a nice weather as you can see. And let's talk about living in New York. Like, because me and my friends, we are all living in New York, but sometimes people would think that different perspective of living in New York. For the record, living in New York and visiting New York is a big difference. Like, you come here, you play, you experiencing culture shock and a lot of different, you know, luxurious brands, stores over here and, you know, the buildings. But when you're living here, you got used to it. When I walk down the street, a lot of places I still think it's beautiful. It's still a beautiful city. But the reality is we have to worry about the money because the life is so expensive here. You have to spend a lot of money, pay for rent, pay for food, and everything costs you a lot. Like the subway, I don't even know why the subway fees is going up like almost every year, I think. Right now it's already $3. $3 for like subway always don't come, you know, you have to wait a lot of times and they always changing or doing construction or something like that. So it's unreliable. But I mean, it's already the most convenient. It's already the most convenient way to commute in New York City. So you don't really have other choice unless you want to take Uber. But driving in New York City, it won't be faster. So everyone just takes subway. Like normal people take subway. Yeah. So especially creative. If you want to freelance, you know, create your own career here. I mean, it's quite hard. It's quite hard because sometimes creative, you get the payment, you get the fees, it's not the highest one, right? Sometimes it's just people just pay you like a few $100s. So how do you survive in New York, like such an expensive city? I think everyone has a different way or different method to, you know, to achieve that goal. But living here, you won't really like being exciting all the time. But indeed that you will meet a lot of different people, different stories from different country.
So I think that's the fun part. And just like my friend said, if you go back to where you're originally from and you feel like you lose, you feel like you already go back to your comfort zone. I don't want that to happen because my English still sucks and I have no connection, and connections in New York is every day. So I still need to, go out more, meet new people, attend to more events, and do more things. Yeah, so it's definitely not easy. But you got a lot of opportunities here, and everything is happening here, and a lot of brands, a lot of business, they always come to New York. So you always can meet a lot of cool people or really successful people, or you just meet someone just you admire of, right? This city is full of opportunities and energies and a lot of cool people, successful people. But if you don't go for it, the city won't give you anything. That's it.